Hi everyone, today we're going to have a go at fixing Makita Chop Saw. Enjoy this one. Okay, we're going to repair this Makita Chop Saw today. But before we do, let's just have a look and see how bad that actually is. As you can see, just taking out the brushes, the one on the top, and then there's another one underneath. You just need to take out these plugs, and then they just pull straight out. that's come out. So you can see that bearing on the end there, on the left-hand side. The sort of shiny little bit on the end there. That's the bit that was quite tight in the other end of that housing. And then you can see the damage on the on those where the brushes run round. That's all burnt out. So this has had it. I mean, that's not going to run properly with all that burning going on there. So that's been overloaded at some point, overheated, overloaded. So that is going in the bin. Okay, so our new one has arrived. A new commutator to go in there. It's an assembly, so it's already got the fan and the bearings at each end, and then there's I think they call it a special washer, but it's just a washer on one end between the bearing and the windings. So they should just slot straight back in there. But we'll have a look through. Have a look at that first, have a little bit of inspection, make sure there's no burning on the actual windings there. It was a bit difficult because I was one-handed, but you can try it. You can see right down the bottom is where the brushes come through, and then they'll connect onto that commutator. But you're really looking for any other burning, and whether the plastic that's holding those windings is melted in any way. But these look all right. That's fitted in quite nicely, so you just need to make sure that it's pushed all the way home down, so the bearing on the other end is seated in the plastic casing like that. So yeah, we'll just offer that up and get that screwed back in again. Yeah, I forgot to video it, but I did actually put a load more grease back on that gear at the other end of the commutator there before I slid it back in again. So it's packed out with grease. It takes a while, but you know, obviously the one-handed screwdriver skills are coming into play there. That screw by the end of the handle there is a short one. All the others are the same length. Just getting those brushes back in again, which are in good condition. So we put those back in. It's a little bit tricky with one hand, but then they're held in place by these kind of these sort of discs, but they're not really good. They've got they're quite weak, and they've just got a slot in them that seems to just break and wear out. So you probably find that it's a good idea to get, when you replace the brushes, replace these little discs that hold them in. You don't really have to do them up very tight. So there's one on that side, one there that you see, and another one on the other side. But you probably find it's very hard to get them out if they've been rounded off. Where the slot goes in has been had the wrong size screw, and over time they kind of lock themselves in there. So if you was ever getting brushes, you really want to be ordering those little discs as well, which are easily available. You just have a little test there.